One thing that happens to me in this game, aside from there being, like, in my defense, what a copy paste game. Like, just these tables. Like, give a dude a landmark. But, also, like, I feel like I have a plan on what I'm doing. And then during the fight, I jumpy, twisty, floppy. And now I've lost, like, which one I came from. Partly related to the copy-paste nature of every freaking level on this game. Alright. Do you like this game nearly as much as Elden Ring or the Souls game? Good question. At times I do. Like, this game, it's as if they spec'd all their levels into the combat. The combat in this game, your character is responsive, he's fast, it's complicated, yet they did a nice job, a pretty nice job, of easing you along and gradually increasing the difficulty and your skill level at the same time. Like, they did a lot right. Okay. Is this where I started? And then I... Oh my gosh. Okay, I was saying, like, they did a lot right in terms of the combat. And, I mean, it was so hard at points that I wasn't sure I was just good enough to ever win this game. And then, you know, sure enough, you keep at it, you keep practicing, and I now think that I can be good enough to beat this game. But other times, like right now while you're asking me, I'm lost. There's repetitive exploration. There's only, what, like 4 kinds of... I should say 90% of the mobs are the same 3 or 4 guys. And it's like some intern put this whole level together in a morning by copy-pasting these, like, assets. And now I'm here trying to decode this maze. Throw a brother a landmark. Let Jackie play. Jackie's making lunch right now. I would gladly let her play. What's to lose? Maybe after we pick up the Lacrima? I mean, heck, chat. Did we explore this direction fully, or did I just turn around like a silly head? What hit me? Okay. I guess we haven't been here, so that's positive. I guess that's the puzzle we're trying to solve. Okie dokie. Here's where we died from the plague after we beat the elite. Alright. We are potentially doing a good thing. Yay. How do I like this game compared to Sekiro and DS3? Okay. I'll start by saying this. I think a lot of people would say, oh, you can't compare them. That's silly. I could compare Call of Duty and Sekiro. You know, like, you can compare any game. It has a similar parry system to Sekiro in that in this game it's called a brink parry. And a brink parry is when you get your arm up just in time for when the attack comes. And just like Sekiro, you don't take any damage and you don't take any stamina, like posture or stamina damage, when you perfect it. If you just guard it, if I just hold it up like this, I won't take any damage until I run out of stamina, posture, call it what you will. And dodging, also, here, let me see. Dodge, dodge, dodge. It wears out my stamina, that white bar at the bottom too. So it has a lot like Sekiro, except dodging is more viable in this game than it is against most Sekiro bosses. It's really it's a blend, which I think Lies of P is too. I haven't gone far enough in that game to comment on it expertly, but it's a mix of Dark Souls 3. It kind of sits right in between, where you do a little bit of dodging and a little bit of perfect parrying or breaking. I like that. In Sekiro, I sometimes got overwhelmed because when the kanji symbol came on, you had to quickly figure out which of 3 actions you needed to take. Were you going to Mikiri counter it, jump it, or dodge it? In this game, I feel like I'm quickly figuring out what action to take, but instead of 3 choices, there's like 7. And I'm glad I played Sekiro before this one, because it would have been a really steep learning curve without that. So I'm guessing this is like the wrong way and the other way is progression. We'll check out this chest. Could be a trap. Be prepared to run. Not a trap. I haven't played Bloodborne, no, so I can't speak to that one. I've watched it on YouTube. I like the art style. Not this time, Goopus. I like the art style of Bloodborne. I think maybe based on like what I watched on TV.
I've earned my trust time and time again during the Dragon Wars.
Sorry, they're talking.
I know he wouldn't abandon someone.
There it is. I thought I heard him. And it looks like Bloodborne maybe has the kind of mix that this game does. Maybe that's why you brought it up. I really wish Bloodborne was on PC. Maybe I should give the port a try. Come May 30th, my intention is to give my heart to Night Rain. And, I mean, I've said it a bunch of times on the stream, so it's not a secret. My goal is to get some level of following by May 30th of people that enjoy me or enjoy Souls-like games. And then when Night Rain drops, I play Night Rain with you. Like, that's kind of, that's the idea. And maybe every time we win a round, we do marbles or something like that, or Stream Racer. Maybe there's more of those. But that's the thought process. We need very few Lacrima. Boss door, maybe? The real boss door. Oh, there's definitely a boss door, because this is where you call a spirit advocate. Okie dokie. Here, let's take on a spirit. I don't feel like we got all the goodies. I feel like I didn't explore the whole map. I'm not sure if that can be true. Woody, who's my least favorite guest? Oh, and you're asking me to say something that's not nice. I'm trying to think. My least favorite type of guest is someone who shows up with bad audio. I guess it is my personal pet peeve that, like, this is a podcast. And while I recognize that Painkiller Already isn't the JRE in terms of, like, prestige or size or whatever, I mean, you should show up with a mic. We have had people show up talking to their webcam mic with a studio mic in front of them. And we're all like, dude, like, is this your audio? And they're like, oh, did you want a mic? And it's like, it's a podcast, silly. What do you think of this situation if you think it's okay to use a webcam mic? Like, people not paying attention or talking at all. So for that, my heart goes out to them. You know, imagine you have some poker player on and the topic shifts to video games or something that they can't talk about, or politics, something they either don't want to or don't feel educated on. Like, if they're just, if they're just like dissing the show and kind of like not paying attention, that's one kind of thing. If they're feeling over their head or like wishing that we had a topic that would involve them as guests a little better, I feel a different way about it. I'm doing something wrong. Whoa! Okay, okay, okay. Is that what I was supposed to do? Arian Foster's in the chat? I don't see his chat. The Jewel Thief was so bad it became hilarious. I gave Kyle credit for the Jewel Thief being as good as he was. Kyle's a little faster to like tell a guest. Oh. Like I don't know, it's not my nature to like not be nice to a guest. But not every guest deserves to be treated so nicely. I get it. This is a puzzle. Check me out, chat. Now come the bottom one. Boom. That's what you're supposed to do. You always thought he was fun as a guest. Oh, the Jewel Thief? I could see that for sure. Oh, I bet that thing opened the boss door that I just pulled. Get ready to run? No. Kyle faking 4 kids and you guys playing along was legendary. I'm so dumb. I don't remember that. What did he call Kyle? Was it smug? I don't remember. We were still talking about the Jewel guy. I don't know. Kyle being frustrated that a guest can't tell a story to me is a little frustrated, like a prime Arnold Schwarzenegger being frustrated that someone can't pick up something heavy. It's like, you know, you're something extreme. On the other hand, Kyle's expectations weren't that high. He said, you're sitting there all smug in your chair. Broccoli or carrots? Oh heck. Probably carrots raw. This guy's gonna come out. Shucks. Did I do the thing? Did we win, chat? Do I still train jiu-jitsu? No. I probably would if I was younger, but I'm 52. 52. Go Google Wilford Brimley. That's what I'm supposed to look like.
Well done. Don't go alone. Where do you think you're going?
We're the same age. Hey, babe.
Well done.
Thank you.
Where is he? I know I heard him.
Oh, okay.
You gave me mayo? I'm gonna get fat.
The cupboard's bare. Okie dokie. Salted or unsalted butter? What do we buy, babe?
Bring myself to fight you.
Both.